Well, the way we vote here in New York State has just taken a major step forward.
Governor Cuomo signing a package of voting reforms into law today. News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski joins us now with more. And Jeff, so how many measures are part of this package?
Well, Christine Rod, it includes 5 different items, and they are the central component of the governor's 2019 justice agenda. And he got them done pretty quickly in this new legislative session after years of making it through the Assembly, but not passing them in the Senate. Both houses, though, now are controlled by the Democrats.
The early voting is going to be transformative for the system. And one of the things that this legislation does is it brings early voting to New York, and I say amen to that. Congratulations, the bill is signed.
So with his signature, the governor puts into place a law allowing early voting 8 days before an election. These bills also move federal and state primary elections to the same time. Until now, New York State would hold separate primary election days for state races and then a different one for federal elections. This ensures voters only have to go to the polls once to choose their nominees in primaries. 16 and 17-year-olds can now pre-register to vote, so they are automatically eligible to cast a ballot once they've turned 18. Another piece, automatic transfer of registration. That means that when a voter moves elsewhere in the state, his or her voter registration will seamlessly go with them. The governor joined today by actor-director Ben Stiller, who has worked hard for modernizing New York's voting laws.
I think these laws are a very important step and are setting an example not just in the state, but for the federal government as well as what we should be doing in terms of having people have the access to voting so that they can really determine their futures.
We have more to do, but the reforms that we're talking about today are going to make a really, really big difference.
And as part of next year's legislative session and budget process, Governor Cuomo wants to allow for voting before noon upstate in primary elections. They can't do that now. He wants to make Election Day a holiday, as well as being able to register to vote online. Christy?